Hey folks, welcome back to Pokemon Y. We're here in the Anastar Pokemon Center, and in the last episode we got our 7th gym badge, and then we were summoned to go back to Lumiose and check out some mysterious activities that are happening with Team Flare over there. So, let's fly over. Now, just so you know, you can choose which Pokemon Center to fly to in Lumiose. There's the north, there's the center, and then there's the south. The center is the one that we're going for. Alright, so the Team Flare business, as you might expect, is going on at the totally not Team Flare Café, where all the Team Flare people hang out. So let's give it a look-see here. Not at all suspicious music. Not in any way. And that, I have to say, is not the most courteous a waiter could have been. Anyway, yes, this is the beginning of the big Team Flare plot climax. Now, let's see. Scrafty is going to be physical, I'm pretty sure, so I'm willing to keep Ava in there. For now, at least. Although I don't necessarily have a great move to use against Scrafty. Yeah, that's not great. Almost forgot I had the leftovers there. I could try to make use of that speed drop and use Ice Fang. Or I could use Avalanche and just go second anyway. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That's definitely a fair bit better. And there, you're being outsped by a literal glacier. Good work, Scrafty. And good work, Ava. So yeah, for now I am playing, kind of get Ava to the same level as the rest of the team. That's my primary goal. So she's gonna lead the way for most of this. Okay, open sesame. Good to know. Yeah, Ava's gonna lead the way, and I'll switch her out if need be. But I'm basically gonna do what I was doing with Will in Ice Cavern, except now it's in Team Flare base. Okay, this thing probably has nothing it can do to me. Yeah. Although, to be fair, it was doing more than that Scrafty was. Just ever so slightly more than leftovers would heal. Although I don't get the leftovers healing if I one-shot them. That's a little unfortunate. I think there will be some residual damage. Okay, hidden door, open sesame. Yep. It's a voice-activated shelf. I think they could have done better. Alright, so welcome to Lysandre Labs, featuring none other than Lysandre. Well, not with that attitude. So yeah, straight up, we are fighting Lysandre, and it's only really the beginning of this whole dungeon sequence. So, might feel like it's a little quick. I'll get more into detail about the pacing of Lysandre battles here, but there's some weird pacing, long story short. Anyway, Mindfu here wants to counteract Ava's strong defense by using Sword Stance. Let's see if we can one-shot it anyway. No, we cannot. Oh, damn it. Misclick. I used Rock Tomb instead of Avalanche, but oh well, that was a one-shot anyway. So Lysandre is, you know, a boss. He is going to be tougher than his grunts. He's got multiple Pokémon, for one thing. Always a danger. Ooh, there's a Gyarados. Not a great matchup for Robin. Let's bring in our very own Dana for an Electric-type move. Quite effective. So long as she's not one-shot with this Aqua Tail. Alright, we should be good. Yeah. Nice. And then a Pyroar. It's a, what is it, fire normal? Little weird. And you may notice a certain resemblance. Pyroar's mane being kind of similar to Lysandre's hair. Who do I want? Doesn't really matter. Petra is technically gonna have super effective, but as long as I don't bring in something that's weak to fire, it should be fine. And there we go. That is Lysandre. We'll fight him again, in case you were worried. That's not the big boss of Team Flare in his final form already. Discharge, not as strong as Thunderbolt. Has a chance of paralysis, but I've got Nuzzle for that. Oh wait, oh no, he still has Murkrow. Okay. Jumped the gun just a little bit. Completely forgot about Murkrow. But you may have noticed, both his Mindfu and Murkrow are capable of evolving and have not evolved yet. That is your clue that this isn't the last we've seen of him. How about no? So yeah, here we have someone who's kind of disillusioned with trying to work within the pre-established system and trying to improve the pre-established system, and he's doing that whole radical thing of wanting to make a complete do-over, complete overhaul, tear down the existing structures rather than work from within. Unfortunately, he also wants to rule the world and use an ultimate weapon, which is less great. So we need to patrol around this floor, get a key from one of the scientists, and head down the elevator. And it looks like there's a nice little loop around, so that's convenient. Let's heal up real quick. And, oh boy, we've got spinny tiles. Only 90s kids will remember spinny tiles from basically Giovanni's hideouts and Giovanni's gym and stuff. Another one of those Gen 1 callbacks to try to remind you that, hey, look, we remember Gen 1. Anyway, they trick you into thinking you can bypass this grunt here, but you can't. It's a trick. Hello, Swalot. So yeah, now we're back to the whole regular rigmarole of the Team Flare grunts. Good old Swalot. Probably gonna see some more Lipards. Probably gonna see all the classics. Anyway, Ava is not a great matchup here, so let's bring in Vivi for a Psybeam. So, I don't know if I've explained this whole stockpile thing that the Swalot does. Basically, it can use stockpile, and that will build up its defenses temporarily. And then it can either spit up what it has stockpiled, and that causes damage, or it can swallow what it has stockpiled, and that heals the Swalot. And once it has either spat up or swallowed, its defenses go back down. So, if left unchecked, it can be pretty annoying kind of stalling tactic if it decides to keep swallowing. So you'll want something that actually does deal a fair amount of damage. Alright, so the other puzzle element here is these warp tiles, which we've met before, but I think again function as kind of a callback to Gen 1, which had the Sylph Corporation, which was, again, a Team Rocket base, or Team Rocket dungeon. Anyway, along our way here, we will run into some of the Team Flare scientists, who I don't remember any of the names of. We've got Aliana here. I only remember that because I saw it 10 seconds ago. Oh, that's annoying. But yeah, since it is Lysandre Labs here, I think it does make sense that the scientists are here, doing scientist things. Okay, so even with that defense drop, Ava should be able to take whatever this Mightyena is dishing out. Oh, so close. See, that's the issue with Avalanche. If the opponent does something weird, like Embargo or Taunt, then it isn't as strong. It does have limited PP, only 10, so I should be a little bit careful about when I use it. Maybe I should be relying on Ice Fang a little bit more. Ooh, speaking of opportunities to use ice moves, Drudagon is a pure dragon type. That's weird. That's not what I expected Drudagon to do. God, Drudagon is just so weird. I don't know. It's not a design I'm crazy about. It's like just massive swaths of simple colors. Like, I don't know. It feels like it was put together from several component parts. But yeah, dragon type, weak to ice. I wonder if progress is the differently colored panel or the similarly colored panel. I'm genuinely not sure. This could be a warp back to the beginning. Either they're trying to make it really obvious, or I'm overthinking it. This is the problem. Okay, yeah, that's the warp back to the beginning. Cool. So a yellow panel will warp you back to the beginning. And green is progress. Good to know. Good to know. I was kind of hoping it would lead to an item or something, but no such luck. Though there's an item there, and it is a green panel, so let's be on the lookout for that. Okay, so this grunt wants the senpais to notice him. And another Swalot. Not a great matchup for Ava. Ew, gross. So what I'm hoping is that these stockpiles don't turn 2 KOs into 3 KOs. Just because I do want to conserve PP when possible. Nice, nice. Hurricane. What is up with Hurricane? Hurricane is a very powerful flying type move. It is special. Not great accuracy, and may confuse the target. Even though it would get stab, I'm not feeling the need for that. Because I want to have Quiver Dance on hand. I've been using Psybeam and Bug Buzz and Draining Kiss a lot. The low accuracy is a bummer. I'm gonna pass it up. And that's just my style, okay? Not everyone plays the same way I do. I really don't like low accuracy moves. Alright, so can we sneak this way? That's a... Alright, this is the part where it gets actually kind of maze-like, it looks like. So where does this door lead? Okay, so we've got those mysterious masked defenders. Thank you, mysterious citizens. So they were sent here by a certain professor. I wonder what professor that could have been. Maybe Professor Elm. Alright, so nothing over there. That's a dead end. Now, this won't send us anywhere. Alright, maybe this is less maze-like than I thought. Oh, this looks like a rest stop. Yeah, so, something they started doing... Actually, they did in Sylph Corporation, now that I think about it, so they started doing Gen 1. But they'll stick kind of a bunch of beds in the middle of an enemy dungeon, and you'll be able to take a nap and heal up. And that actually provides a pretty nice midway point for me. And we're at 20 minutes. This is a good place to call the episode. So, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all next time.